Never give up on the things that you truly desire. Let me tell you a story about my personal success in my musical career. I've started music pretty late, around 15 years and a half, and I was in competition with students that were playing their instruments and music in general for at least 10 years. To not prolong the story, I wanted to study in Denmark. I wanted to study to their conservatoire, and I had to pass the admission. The admission in itself was pretty difficult, not only on the instrument. I'm playing classical guitar, but also especially in theory. That was actually my main problem. And many teachers said that that sounds like a mission impossible, you know. But that didn't discourage me. I was wishing from the bottom of my heart to get there. And I was not discouraged by what others were saying and by the amount of work that I had to put in. Now, what did the trick for me in order to keep going with that? It was actually the rewards that I knew I was gonna get after I was seeing myself admitted in Denmark. I didn't allow any negative thoughts like failing or other other fears or insecurities to hold me down. I was just saying every time a negative thought was coming in my mind, I was transmuting that into a positive one. I was replacing the negative with the positive. That's where the NLP came in. Actually, I didn't know any NLP. I was just doing this from my own knowledge, from my ambition. And just thinking about that purpose at the time, I was wishing a lot to become a great guitarist and later conductor. That was my passion at that time. And it was driven by emotion, from the heart. It wasn't because, I should do this and I must do that. No, it was all that emotional energy, that impulse, the alter ego, faith. It was much stronger than the rational, the fear. I mean, when the other side, there are two entities, right? It's the the entities of faith and the entity of fear that comes with security. Do that thing because it's safer. Don't do this because then if you fail, people are going to laugh at you and stuff like this. Then you choose which one is going to lead you forward, which one is going to help you in your purpose, in your mission. Is it the faith, the power of faith, the power of confidence in yourself, of belief, or is it the fear that's going to hold you down into a safe place? Which is nothing wrong with that, but definitely not satisfying. Definitely, I wouldn't say very happy about that. So when I was having bad days, like everybody, what I had to do when I had to prepare for the admission, I had 1 year time. And in that 1 year, I decided, okay, I'm going to wake up at 5. I had to learn from a very thick book of music history, 1,000 pages. And together with learning, because I was still in high school, I had to learn to other subjects. And I was studying, from that book. It was really difficult. One chapter, it took me around 3 hours per day. And I said, no, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice to prioritize this. And, by prioritizing, I had to sacrifice some pleasures, some distractions, some funds, that's how it works. You have to balance the things, um, to so you can serve, so your habits can serve your desired objective, your desired goal. And I took that decision. I was going to sleep early, waking up at 5. I was starting my day with some cardio, having a breakfast, a coffee. Then I was learning. I was having a small lunch break, some rest. Then I was practicing again guitar for 5 hours, a short workout in the evening. Well, calisthenics, body weight, some meditation, then some reflection, and back to square one to sleep. And I was preparing the day before. Now I'll tell you the key was consistency. And consistency doesn't mean to go 100% every day. We are not robots. Consistency means to do the things uh, every day, but not in the same amount, because we are not robots, as I said. Sometimes it was maybe 50%, sometimes it was 75, sometimes it was 200%, but I did it every day. And what kept me going was that image of my future self, that happiness that I was having. I was visualizing a lot. It was, but positive visualization, like with success, not negative. I was visualizing how happy I would have been if I would pass the admission, if I was already there. I was already in that state that I have passed it. I was there in Denmark, and I was living there and living the life there, experiencing. I wanted so much that. And that made all this process less painful. I was enjoying the pain, you know. And in the bad days, when I was like, oh, I don't feel like, studying, I remember what Muhammad Ali said, that suffer now and live your life, live the rest of your life as a champion. That was in my mind when I had those bad days, when I didn't feel like it. It was the commitment. I've made a video in the past. You can find it. It's the commitment that beats the motivation. That commitment that I took. That okay, this year, all I have in my mind is this goal. I really want to get there. Now, did I have fun? Yes, of course. I'm not saying not to have fun. Is actually, I recommend having fun, to reward yourself for the hard work you put in, because everything is connected. Having fun, like healthy fun, of course, not losing nights or indulging in activities that harm yourself, but relaxing in a good way, have fun, socializing is actually improving this. It's giving you like that recharging, it's giving you that energy. It's charging up so you can even put more of that work. I was so satisfied, so happy. It was one of the best periods in my life. Actually, in that summer, when I had the summer vacation, I didn't have. I told my father, take my phone, take my smartphone, and give me an old one, like a shitty one. It was just calling and just messaging, no internet. But I was feeling so happy. I was so productive. No, it wasn't hard. Yeah, of course, some friends were laughing at me, but I was laughing with them, because I knew what was my purpose. That's how you keep going, even when the odds are against you. The odds were against me. I was entering competition with students that were over 10 years or in experience with music, and I was barely 3 years. Imagine that. All the odds were against me. All I had was faith and hard work and discipline. Keep going, keep persevering. You never know, you keep digging and you find that gold, and then you give up because you say, oh, I found only this, and it's like, oh, it's not so valuable, and then you just sell it. But what if the other side, like one, even not a meter, like less than a meter, there was the other side of the goal, like the other part, and that was like the tremendous values, right? But you just gave up right in that spot. I was so determined that even when it was Christmas, even on my birthday, I got up early and I finished the practice, said better than nothing, I practiced. And then I went and enjoyed the days, the birthday and the Christmas. But I practiced, my mind was still there, at least in the part and in the first part of the day. And the universe was like, oh, Sebastian, he's like really going for that. It creates discrepancies. Once challenges are going to come, you're going to be tested. And if you push that, the universe is going to be like, whoa, okay, he's ready, he really wants that. He's going to give you the opportunities. You are modeling that, you're creating this reality with this help of the subconscious mind. You have the power of the universe behind you, within you. You have the kingdom of God within you. Have faith. Keep going. If it's something that resonates with you, that you truly wish, from the heart, from the mind, from the body, if you're something that you go to sleep in the mind and you wake up with that sleep, keep going. That's what I have for you in this video. And yes, I have passed the admission, and I have proved to myself, firstly, and to anyone else, that I could do it. It was no longer a mission impossible. I have defeated all the odds that were against me. And I haven't allowed any discouragement to get to me. And if I can do it, then so can you. That's the message that I have in every video. If one can do it, so can you. And if you say you can or you say you can't, you're right. Pick your side. Pick your side. You can. That's a quote from Carl Jung, I think. If you have any other topics that you want me to address, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll make sure to make a video about it. If you want to work with me one-on-one, that's what I do. I love so much to do that. I have private clients. You can reach me to this email that I have put it in the description. And don't forget to show some love and support by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel so I can make more videos of this. Until then, take care, and I wish you all the best in your journey.